Hello Treasury Talent community, it's Simon Lynch here. Just wanted to continue our mandate of putting things out around the mandates that we've got out there in the marketplace at the moment. So as a lot of you are watching these, I thought it was good to put them out there again. Today I'm looking for a VP Treasury that is based in Singapore. So the role is a 2IC to the Treasurer. It's around the 280 plus 40% bonus level, and the client operates within the agricultural commodities sector. So the business is a Singapore listed company. They operate a centralized treasury model out of their Singapore head office. Within that, they've got a debt book of $10 billion. 80% of that debt is handled by this role. The other 20% sits locally within the subsidiaries, but is actually guaranteed by the centralized business. So this role will look after all 10 billion of it. Within that, there's 1 billion of syndicated loans, there's 2 billion in local currency, and they work across 66 countries. So a pretty big debt book. This role is a VP Treasury. As I mentioned, it reports into the Treasurer. Underneath the Treasurer, there's two streams. There's this role as a VP Treasury. There's another role at a VP level that looks after Treasury operations. So that basically has a team of 20 people underneath it, looking after all of the Treasury operations, cash management, all of the volume side of things from a day-to-day Treasury perspective sit under that part of the business. And then this role very much looks after everything that is funding and debt orientated. So really focused on the debt capital markets, on issuance, on rating agencies, on bank relationships. So really all of the sexy stuff within Treasury sit under this role, and there's no people management. So really you get to have all of the good stuff and none of the headaches. What they're really looking for, my client is wanting, is someone who comes out of that commodity-based business. So agricultural sector ideally, so looking at the soft commodities, but they would also consider someone coming out of the petroleum side of things. So understanding the commodity side of things there. And finally, they would look at someone coming out of the banking sector or out of a corporate treasury as a third and a fourth option that they would consider. So if you're interested in working in Singapore and having a really sexy debt-heavy role, that's the role that I've got here. So please reach out, simon@davylynch.com. Look forward to chatting with you soon.